The tower attacks. Dropping jaws like an earthquake cracks. Rip gets wrecked, the silver and black. Wemby is back. Wemby is back.
What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans, Miami Heat fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. We can go live play-by-play reaction scoreboard chat for tonight's game. The San Antonio Spurs hosting Miami Heat, the first game of Summer League. It feels like we were just watching the NBA Finals together because we were. So much for a break for TSR and the couch contingent, but we are back. Carter Bryanr playing in the Summer League. Didn't see that coming. Of course, our big three rookies, Terrence Reed Jr., Malik Brown, Jacoby Gillespie, and finally, for some of us, myself included, we'll find out who Emmanuel Miller is. He's number 14. I assume he's playing tonight. Good evening, B-Bad Dunks. Oh my goodness. Glaze and Bacon, Stephon Castle, 4 paws in the grave, Snot Bubbles. Been quite an offseason for the Spurs. New assistant coach, sign a free agent, draft 4 guys, which I did not see coming. Yeah, a lot to talk about tomorrow's video. What's up, James Fonswine? Thank you for stopping. Carter Bryanr is not expected to play in the California Classic Summer League. What? He won't be available until... He's on the thumbnail! Dang it! Jeez, what's going on? Soku. Faded. No, Dylan Harper's definitely not playing. No way. His Summer League days are over. Jaden Nunn? Which Jaden are we talking about? Stilgard, thank you for stopping in. It's been a long time. It feels like it's been just a couple of weeks. Who's Emmanuel Miller exactly, Phil? He's gonna play tonight. I'm bummed Carter Bryant's not playing tonight. I put him on the thumbnail. It should be Terrence Reed Jr. on the thumbnail then. Dang it. Oh, JQ Quintance. No, he's out for the entire Summer League. He's gonna be there with the team. I'm sorry, I drew a blank on there. Yeah, JQ he's out. He's not playing. He's traveling but not playing. How do you do, Andy? Who? R3nical? I would think top tip-off is probably in a few minutes. It's only... Actually, I gotta change that. It's only 10-minute quarters. It's an 8-minute halftime, so this is going to be a quicker game than normal. I gotta change the... I gotta change this. Gotta change this to 10 minutes. It is not 12. It just hit me as I was looking at this. Where is my scoreboard? There it is. Bear with me just a moment. Some technical difficulties. Carter Bryanr apparently is not playing until the next Summer League. There's 2 Summer Leagues, the California Classic and the Las Vegas. This is the California one. So I guess he's not playing. I was hoping to see him tonight. We will see Terrence Reed Jr. We will not see Jaden Quintance. We will see... this is hard to edit. All right, there we go. I need to turn one of these like this. There we go. All right, 10 minutes. 10 minutes on the clock. There's a 10. Sorry, guys. Need to get my scoreboard updated. It is 10-minute quarters in the Summer League. I totally forgot until just now. If I do that, we should see a refresh, and we still see 10. That's great. That's exactly what I wanted. Maybe if I reset the scoreboard now that I'm in this. I'm not ignoring you guys. Trying to get my scoreboard. There we go. All right, we did it. 10 minutes. You can have up to 10 fouls in the Summer League. I believe they're trying this new free throws thing possibly here in the Summer League where if you get fouled, you don't take 2 free throws. You're going to take 1, and either you get 2 points for it or you get none. And I can't say I'm a big fan of that. I guess I can make the games go quicker? I don't know. Larry Gardner, NBA TV, ESPN have it. I think one of their streaming app. NBA TV, ESPN, and Prime all have it. Is Carter there not playing, or is he on vacation? He is... Well, that's not the Spurs bench, so I can't tell. That's the Heat bench. Joshua Burns, what's going on? You know, Bayou, some people did say Harris would get signed, and you were right. By the way, if I'm a little glistening, my apologies. It is brutally hot in New England by our standards. It has been well over 100 yesterday and today, reaching heat indexes of well over 110 with no break in sight for the next, 24 hours. So my AC is cranking as hard as it can, and it's still quite Cuban in the house. Pound the rock for 48 minutes. You got that right. Well, the players are on the court. And my ESPN seems to be frozen. They do have the lineups. I changed everything around, so I got to make sure. This Summer League's game is going to be trying to get my setup back because we did the NBA draft and everything got finagled. Where is my players on the court? Spurs win the jump ball. There they are. A little shrinkage here. Terrence Reed Jr. with the ball, going to take a three and airball it. All right, that's cool. Not really. All right, still got to shrink it down a bit. That's what she said. All right, then I guess I'm going to have to do this. Do that even more. It's still 0-0. Nothing's happened. Stretch it out even more. Whoop. And still 0-0. All right, I think that's good. I gotta do a little fixing here. There's a turnover. And a layup is good. San Antonio takes the lead. All right, let me get that. I'm sorry, guys. The NBA draft totally changed everything in my settings, so I'm trying to get everything back the way it was. We'll get there in a second. Crop that just a little bit more. Very good. Spurs are up 2-0. Or actually, Spurs are 5-2. Apparently, I missed 2 buckets by the Heat. Good grief. It's almost like I haven't called games in like forever here. All right, I think we're good. We can finagle around that in a bit. There's a pull-up jumper for the Spurs, and that is good. I did not see who shot that. Let me get the chat back up. My apologies. It is 5-4. Any game, I can show the game. That's the only game I can legally show. There's a pull-up 3 for the Heat, and it's a splish splash. I don't know any of these Heat players except for Ryan Conwell, number 7, because, well, I don't know any of these Heat guys. I just don't. Spurs ball. I see Jacoby Gillespie on the court. Gets it to Terrence Reed Jr. Reed is going to miss a little jumper in the paint. It is Heat ball, 8-4. And a turnover by the Heat. Spurs on the run. Shot clock, they're not showing a shot clock on the TV. That makes it a little difficult. And there's a turnover by Malik Brown. So Malik Brown is in the game. Jacoby Gillespie, Terrence Reed Jr., our 3 draft picks from this draft, are playing tonight. Manu Ginobili's at the Argentina game. I'm sure he is. There's a miss. Terrence Reed Jr. with the rebound. Terrence Reed Jr., he's... you're right. The Spurs are on the wrong team. You're right. Oh, my gosh. It's backwards on the TV. I don't know who's the home team and who the away team is. I guess neither. So how I had it set up, it's reverse of... The scoreboard's reverse of mine. My apologies. I am all messed up today. And there's a huge dunk for some dude I don't know, but he's number 50, so he's okay in my book. So ESPN has the Heat on the left and the Spurs on the right on their webpage, but on the broadcast, it's reversed. So the broadcast is screwing me up. But it is 10-4 Heat. See what happens when you don't stream a game for like a couple of weeks? There's a drive, a miss, and Jacoby Gillespie is fouled. Going to go to the line for 2. Oh, TSR is a disaster so far. We need a Yodi boop, too. Boop! Captain Cadogan, what's going on, Jeff? You aren't kidding. A little time off and the wheels fell off. Damien, she's in Vermont, so she can't get me. Texas Swarm, it happens. Is Victor playing? That's got to be a troll comment. Why would Victor Wembanyama play in the Summer League at this point? He makes the free throw. That is worth 2 points. So once again, I want to reiterate, they're trying out this new rule where if you go to the free throw line, you get 1 free throw. And it's either worth 2 points or 3 points, or it's worth nothing. Harrison Barnes is not playing. David Robinson's out tonight. Timmy Duncan's not playing. George Gervin's not playing. They're also sitting Joshua Primo. Spurs are resting everybody. There's a long 3 by Jacoby Gillespie. No good. The ball's going to go out of bounds. My clock's not running. Oh, my God. We have a timeout, 5:47 to go. I got my clock correct here. I don't like this rule at all, Aldrin. I don't think it's a good rule. De'Aaron Fox is playing faded, yes. You need the ELO ending. Make that a permanent part of the ELO. Jeff, I'm not following what you're saying. Stoyan off the bench. Gary Neal's in there. Lucas Samanic is out there. Biz, I was thinking the same thing. It does badly taint the stats. I don't know why this is something they do in Unrivaled, the 3-on-3 female league. I don't know why they're adopting this. And my clock is still going. Good grief. New setup, I'm all messed up. Oh, any game. So I didn't know if you're trolling. So just think rookies. When you think NBA Summer League, think rookies that were drafted this year, undrafted players. It's going to be a lot of guys you've never heard of. When I'm looking at the Spurs roster, Hyung Lee, Igor Milicic Jr. are only that name because when you mentioned him, R.J. Davis, R.J. Melendez, Jaden Nunn, Zakai Ziegler. You're going to hear some names that you have never probably heard before. Beavis, somebody was talking about that. A lot of players get rest when they're shooting 2 free throws. Now it is going to be quicker. Maybe players will stop flopping if the free throws don't count. Yeah, that's true. Imagine flopping from 3. You get 3 free throws. You missed the first. Well, you missed the only one. Think Scrub. There you go, the real Bobby February. Route 25, but probably will speed up the game, especially end-of-game situations. With 4 minutes left in the game, the clock turns off. They had like 12 points of the team in the lead, and that. First to reach. Yeah, I don't want to do that. No. Carter Bryanr apparently is not playing in the California Classic Summer League, which is the first 3 games of Summer League. Nice one, Joshua Butthead Burns. Yeah, Captain Gadugan, I know the word you're talking about. They do that. I think they also do that in Unrivaled for one of their modes. I don't know which one it is, but I think Unrivaled embraces that rule too. I'm not a fan. Yes, they are, David. This is a lot of guys trying to find a career. You know what I mean? Trying to crack the NBA. I mean, they're in the NBA, sort of being the NBA G League, or Summer League, I guess, in this case, but trying to make it onto a main roster. No, I don't love 30 minutes of fouls. But I don't want to change the rules so much that it doesn't look like the NBA anymore. There's a huge drive and a dunk by... I can't read his name. Kothner? It's 12-6 Heat. Spurs got to wake up. Terrace Reed Jr., show me something. Come on, man. Come on, Terrace. Show him you're a Tiger. Show him what you can do. There's a pull-up 3. That is no good by... Oh, my God. Who was that for the Spurs? R.J. Davis? I don't even know these guys. Heat ball, up 12-6. 5 minutes to go. These are 10-minute quarters. We have the new free throw rule. There's a pull-up 3 for Miami, and it's good. Miami laying the smacketh down on the Spurs right now. Jeez. It's just Summer League. It doesn't really mean anything, but I want to see our rookies produce. There's a pull-up jumper, no good by Emmanuel Miller! Emmanuel Miller's in the game, everybody! Nice, Fire Mitch, there it is. Emmanuel Miller is in the house. So many of us have been saying, who is Emmanuel Miller? He's on the court. He's number 14. Terrace Reed Jr. going to the line looking for his first point. R.J. Davis was nice in college. He was on the Lakers G squad last year. Also, David Jones Garcia is on our main squad. I think he got another 2-way. Shoot, I don't know. I've been out of it the last 24 hours. I wanted to do a video today. Life comes first. You guys know I have a full plate. I can't just stop and do videos on the whim like I used to a few years ago. The free throw's good, and it's worth 2 points. It still feels weird watching one free throw be worth 2 or none. There's a pull-up 3 for the Heat. No good. And I don't know a lot of these Heat players, as in none of them. So I'm sorry. I was thinking that too, Dylan Harper. Yes, the hacking thing with Mitchell Robinson could be brutal. Jacoby Malik signed the 2-way, so I hope he's still... Okay, so it's Jacoby and Malik. I thought I saw that. Jacoby Gillespie and Malik Brown. Number 26 is Haijung Lee. Haijung Lee. I don't know if Wemby's in attendance. I haven't seen him on the screen. It is 15-8. The Heat are up by 7. This actually is going pretty quick. I just jinxed it. There's a pull-up 3 again for the Heat, and a foul. Normally this would be 3 free throws, but it'll be 1. So this 1 free throw is worth either 0 or 3, which seems crazy. Nice, guys, and Megan. I don't understand the positive and negative implications of the free throw change, but I sort of land on the like. Oh, you like it, Student the Savior. Okay. Route 25, this is the California Classic. Carter Bryanr will be at the Las Vegas one. And the free throw is good. That's 3 points. That free throw is worth just as much as a 3-pointer. I don't like it. The Celtics traded Jaylen Brown in a very huge head-scratching move. Spurs ball, almost a turnover. Who's this that has the ball? Is that they call it a turnover? That's a backcourt violation by Jaden Nunn. Clock, go. Actually, you know what? Wemby might be in France. You're right. Eyes in the Dark says, I hate the new free throw rule, but also if you have free throw merchants who keep getting free throws every possession, it makes the game too long. Yeah, there's going to be a positive and negative with that. I'm mixed on it. By the way, the thumbs up goal tonight will be very low. This is Summer League. It's a Friday night. I don't expect a big turnout. So if we can get, I don't know, 100? 100? And there's another foul. Spurs will go to the line for... Oh, gosh, guys. Do you realize how this affects the San Antonio Spurs at home? Nobody's talked about this. P2 Sweetie's not playing. San Antonio, what happens when there's a foul and the Spurs go to the line? 2 shots? That's it. There's no more 2 shots. It's over. RJ Davis is at the line for 1. Poet named JT, I'm not liking it either. He made it. It's worth 2 points, but it just feels so... It feels like high school basketball with this rule. That's just my humble opinion. Or something I would do on the playground. It doesn't feel NBA. Anis Laz scorecounter.com, I believe it is. Yes, Bray, it's only an experiment. I'm hoping it doesn't. I already don't like it. I don't. RR210 with the first super chat of the night. Drops the 5, says SGA will flop at the 3-point line all the time with this new this new free throw rule. My God. I hope this rule encourages less flopping, but who the heck knows? Yeah, Eric Fatone, I can't imagine that they're going to jump into that right away. And it's really going to adversely affect players' free throw shooting. Some for the positive, some for the negative. A huge game, playoff game, game's on the line. You're down by 2. The pressure's on. You got to be able to hit 2 free throws. There's a 3 by San Antonio. That's the Asian guy. What's his name? Lee. Haijung Lee hits a 3-pointer for the Austin Spurs. Well, San Antonio Spurs at Summer League. When the pressure's on the line and you're down 2 and you need to hit 2 free throws, I guess you could say it's more pressure if you have to just make 1. I don't know. We have a player hurt for the Heat, number 15. I don't know who number 15 is. Ryan Conwell is the only one I know, number 7. What's up, Daniel Barry? Thank you for stopping in. Goat Heat fan, they are ahead right now. My clock is not clocking the way I want it to. My clock's a little ahead. We'll get that fixed. I keep hitting stop, and it's not stopping. Heat ball up 18-13. There's no shot clock that's visible on and there's a turnover. More pressure, less wasted time. Also, Horse, we played at halftime. Nice. And we're going to have a timeout. Game is on NBA TV, Amazon Prime, and NBA League Pass. Double amount of free throws and make them half points. My scoreboard doesn't do half points. You're all good, Goat. I'm excited to see Brown. I think he has all defense potential. Malik Brown, yeah, he was a defensive player of the year. ACC defensive player of the year this year. I hope this new rule is only for the... Yes, Eyes in the Dark right now. It's being tested in the Summer League. It's always tough when there's a huge change in a rule when, you've been watching basketball myself for over 35 years. Some of you probably shorter, certainly shorter. Some of you even longer. When something's been... You've had the free throw rule for so long and they're going to make a drastic change to it, it just feels off. ESPN. Actually, I'm watching on ESPN because I couldn't get Amazon Prime to work. Good evening, Gabriel. Thank you for stopping in. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. Hopefully it's not too hot where you are here in Massachusetts, or it's Connecticut. Man, I was working on the heat for an hour today. I might have... My brain is all off. It's still over 100 here. It is 8:20 at night in Connecticut, which it's normally not like this. It's technically 92, but the heat index is 101, and it's been over 100 for like 48 hours. Go, you're fine, man. Don't worry about it. While we're in a timeout, let's get some Chuck. Thank you, Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris. Anyway. Anybody got big plans this weekend? Going anywhere cool? I went to a comics thing this morning, and I'll be going to another one, actually, tomorrow. I wasn't going to go today because some of the prices seemed a little high. But when I got there, I did find some good things, and actually a couple books that were underpriced. It's going to be actually one of my weird comic videos in regards to pricing, because it ran the gamut of a little underpriced to fair market value to way overpriced. It was weird. It is Spurs ball. I see Malik Brown on the court. Let's see if he's got any offensive moves for us. Drops it off to, goodness, who was that? RJ Davis. And now we're going to have a brick, and the Spurs get the ball back. And that was Davis for three. All right, Spurs are catching up. RJ Davis wearing Eric Dickerson's number 29, just saying. Oh, Jerry, no, I'm from born in Massachusetts, lived in Virginia for 10 years after my first 30 in Mass, and then have been in Connecticut since 2017. Wow, that was a tough shot that did not go in for the Heat. It's Spurs ball. There's a three in the corner, and it is no good by Haejung Lee. Heat up 18-16 under 2 minutes to go. Sidekicks was good. There's a turnover by Miami. Spurs on the run. Lee's going to take it in the paint, drops it off, and there's a layup, and it is an offensive foul on the Spurs. Joshua, we, I believe, are top 5 for highest tax states. I just got my new property tax bill, and it is $6,000, and I don't have a huge house or a lot of property. When I lived in Virginia, my house was bigger. I had more property, and my tax bill was a fourth of what my first tax bill was when I moved here. When I first moved here, my tax bill, I think, was around $5,000, and it's gone up to $6,000 in 8 years. Connecticut sucks. Not a cheap state to live in. Nothing great here. Miami Heat ball, they are still up by 2. The offense has kind of gone stagnant for both teams. And there is a block. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Heat. I agree, David. It kills. Good evening to you. Go Spurs, go. What's the poll looking like? I had Carter Bryanr on there. I didn't know he wasn't playing. Had no idea. Found out while the stream was going. There's a 3-5 for Miami. 4 pause. I wish Connecticut was a no-tax state. It's a heavily taxy state. Terrence Reed Jr.'s checked back in for San Antonio. There's a little pull-up jumper short by Gillespie. Spurs get the ball back, and the putback is no good. Miami ball. Up by 5, 21-16. There's a drive and a layup in the paint. Good. Up by 7. Argentina going to double overtime or whatever they call it. Is that the World Cup? 6,000 a year is not cool, David. Oreo guy, they don't have income tax. They do have property tax. And I've heard it's even higher than Connecticut because they don't have income tax. So they're going to jack you more than that. There's another turnover for the Spurs. That was Jaden Nunn having the turnover. I don't know. There's a Euro step and one. And the Heat have taken over at the end of this quarter. It's 25-16. Everybody doing good? Jonathan excited to see his UConn player playing, so he's up on top here. It's also very hot, so I don't want to hold many plushies right now. 25-16. For those that don't know, they're trying the new free throw rule tonight. Now, this will be one free throw regardless because it's an and one. Joshua, I mean, I saw him play well in college, so he could just be a little rusty right now. UConn last played, I'm guessing March. Free throw's no good, and there's a putback that is also no good. Spurs ball, down by 9. RJ Melendez will bring it up for the Spurs. I'm really struggling with who these guys are. They get it to Reed in the post. Reed's going to back his man up. Little turnaround J is no good. Terrence Reed Jr. is kind of missing everything right now. 25-16. I don't know who number 11 for Miami is, but he's got gray hair. If Miss TSR is here, I'm taking that spot for her because that's, I'm sure, what she would say. Great hair is going to take a shot and miss it, and that is the end of the first quarter. Leandro, I'm not seeing anything from the rookies yet. David, you made a point. Addition to Russ, they're going to have zero chemistry. You're right. Let's not forget, they were just drafted a week ago, so they've had very little time to acclimate to one another. Notes from the path, so far, so good. Thank you. I'm going to end this poll because Carter Bryant's not playing. That was a quick first quarter, though. It's 8:27. That's a very quick first quarter. Uncle Vic, thank you for stopping in. Emmanuel Miller looks pretty good to me, though. He's getting to his spots well. I haven't been keeping an eye on him, but at least I know who he is. He's 0 for 2 with a rebound. Terrence Reed is 0 for 3 from the field. Melendez is 0 for 1. Gillespie, Reed and Gillespie are both 0 for 3. I'd like to see them play a little better in the second Q. I'd like to see actually the whole team play a little better in the second Q for that matter. Green hair, that might be Sohan. No. Yeah, Jerry, everybody is struggling as expected. Anybody else says, Terrace rebounding looking a little troublesome, but I'm watching behind at around front of the mark at the first. Perhaps he found his rhythm. Oh, okay. He's struggling to start. No, it's not Maxwell. No, it's not. The Heat make runs when Terrace Reed's on the court. Feels like Luke Kornet. Ouch! Luke Kornet, everybody's favorite Spur. It's what he went from everybody loving him at the start of the season to, as soon as the playoffs hit, he became just oddly unplayable, and a lot of trade Luke Kornet talk. I know it's not next year's guaranteed, this coming season, but the following season it's partially guaranteed. I don't remember what the partially guaranteed amount is. If it's low enough, they could possibly move on from him. You know what? It is what it is. Wemby struggled his first summer league too. I like the positivity. There you go. Dylan Harper said it too. Remember, Wemby was a bust after his first summer league game. Yes, that's right. Everybody's like, oh, Wemby's a bust. Wemby's a bust. I like all our guys, and I wish there's obviously a few players that I wish played better in the playoffs. Kornet is one of them. Keldon Johnson, De'Aaron Fox. If they all played to the level they did in the regular season, we'd probably beat the Knicks. But there were some guys that really struggled. Even Wemby wasn't Wemby for a lot of that series. There's a miss from Miami. Spurs ball, and then they're going to toss it out of bounds and turn it over. David, I was wondering if Luke had an undisclosed injury or illness as well. Yup. No Carter Bryanr. I put him on the thumbnail. Apparently he's not playing in the California Classic. Great. I didn't find out until the game started. He was not playing tonight. I'm going to be hitting the eye drops all night tonight, as ball's going to go out of bounds. You guys, you might not remember this, but summer league games with LCD lights on my face and an air conditioner running, it dries the air out unbelievably in the area around me, and I wear contacts, so it gets brutal during these games. Keldon Fox, Mitch need to leave. Wow. Keldon Fox and Mitch. Oh, we have 2 free throws from my guy, number 50, because he's a free throw, and he missed it. 0 points. It's over. That's right, 1 free throw. I said 2 free throws. It's 1 free throw in Summer League. You either get your 2 points or 3 points, or you get none. Spurs ball. Gillespie with a catch and shoot 3. I have read he's very good at creating his own shots and a good 3-point shooter. I mean, he didn't have to create a shot there. He was open, but somebody that we may have underrated as a second-round pick, as there's a layup for the Miami Heat, 27-19. Antonio, yes, the Spurs beat themselves. Double-digit lead in every single game, and there's almost a turnover by San Antonio. Scramble for the ball, it's just bodies hitting the floor, and finally Miami comes away with an alley-oop dunk on a fast break, and it's double digits. We're going to have a timeout by the Spurs. KJ also had this past final. THS? What is THS? THS. I'm not familiar with the acronym THS. I got nothing. Hopefully it's nothing bad that'll get me in trouble on the YouTubes. Tool Coach Gory, go Spurs, go to you. You know, even though they're not playing, let's relive the memories. Fringe vanilla in the air tonight. JL, you want one? I did see Gillespie throw down on, the guy the Golden State Warriors drafted, Lendenberg, the Axel Lendenberg. I don't know if I want to consider a poster because Lendenberg was a little behind him, but it was still, it was nice. Gillespie can fly. Tiny heart syndrome? Too high socks? I don't know. We are in a timeout. The Heat are up 29-19. So is that soccer game over if Argentina scored? The Area 51. It's for Oreo guy. He might be new here. But this is my girlfriend's Jean-Luc Picard. So Area 51. For the Spurs, but also, I mean, you know. If anybody's new, this is also the couch contingent. Throughout the years of calling these games, myself and my girlfriend have accumulated a lot of plushies. Some of them we bought. A lot of them you guys bought. You guys sent us David Robinson, Stephon Castle, Jonathan. All right, not a lot of them, but 3 of them you guys sent in. Not all our picks, Jacob. Jaden Quintance is not playing. He is not going to play in any of the Summer League games because of his injury to his ACL, his meniscus. I don't think we'll see him until after the All-Star break, if we even see Jaden at all. The thing is, somebody asked me, is Jaden playing tonight? And I totally blanked on it because I knew he was not playing. I didn't even think JQ. That is most of the couch contingent, but not all. You're right. Sloppy usually sits up with Yodi, but he's on vacation in Vermont hiking. There's a pull-up jumper, and it's good by... I didn't see who shot that for the Spurs. 29-21. Under 8.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Oh, I'm not a Trekker. Oreo guy. Oreo guy? That is my girlfriend. Not me. I mean, wait, that's not Star Trek either, is it? Wait, that is Star Trek. Yeah, I've seen a few episodes of the original series of Next Generation. I've seen part 2 through 6 of the movies, and then the new Chris Pine ones. They're fine, but I'm not a Trekkie. Spurs ball and another turnover. There's been a lot of turnovers in this game. And now a whistle. Miami's roster is much more experimental than Spurs when lots of players have already played in the NBA. Okay. A goal in soccer is worth 3 points next year. That would be crazy. That's not going to happen, but that would be something. By the way, this is a SpongeBob SquarePants shirt. I just realized it says Monday on here. Then it has a Friday here. So, sad Monday, happy Friday. Free throw coming up for number 73 for the Heat. He makes it, and that is worth 2 points. Still don't like this new free throw thing. I can't get myself acclimated to it. Jacoby Gillespie with the ball for San Antonio. They get it to Reed. Reed's going to drop it off to Gillespie. Sets a screen. Gillespie going to drop it off to... shoot, I don't know who that is. Is that Emmanuel Miller? It was Emmanuel Miller with the layup. Emmanuel Miller! There's a 3 for Miami. It's good. Emmanuel Miller, number 14. I got to remember that. I keep forgetting who he is. I feel bad. Spurs ball. Who is this? Gets it to Reed in the paint. Reed's going to get his first bucket, I believe. I don't know, number 36 for the Spurs. Terrace Reed Jr. with a little jumper in the paint. And now the cherry's been popped to getting it in the rim. maybe he'll start scoring a little more efficiently moving forward in summer leagues. I have high hopes for Terrence Freed Jr. As somebody that watched UConn this year, I thought he looked good in a lot of games. Not perfect, but looked good. There's a runner by Emmanuel Miller in the paint. No good. Arrayo guy number 9 with a $5 super chat. Here's a tip for dating a trekker. Go Spurs, go. Thank you, my brother. She's a huge trekker. TNG, though. There's an air ball 3 for Miami. And it's going to be Spurs ball. Should be Spurs ball. It is Spurs ball. Man, I'm hitting the agua hard tonight. I love hanging out doing the Spurs with you guys. But summer league games, oh, they are uncomfortable. This is why I don't call baseball anymore. People ask TSR, why don't you ever call the Yankees? Because sitting in my couch in 100-degree weather, even with an air conditioner on, for a 3-hour baseball game, that's not happening. They're going to get the ball in the paint, and it's going to be blocked. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Spurs. That was Malik Brown that was blocked in the paint. I grew up on TNG, life-changing television. Number 31 with the effing hair. It's all about the hair, Joshua. Spurs ball. They get it into Gillespie, corner threes. Good. Jacoby Gillespie showing some range so far. And shooting what the Spurs need, right? Could he end up being the standout in Summer League for us? We'll see. Ryan Conwell with the ball for the Heat. It's going to get knocked out of bounds. Ryan Conwell, the only player I know on this Heat roster. Yes, because the Yankees have lost 7 in a row, going for number 8 tonight. They are awful. Got swept by Boston. They got swept again by I don't know who. Heat ball, and I think that was partially blocked. It's going to be Spurs ball, down 34-28, 5:55 to go. Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. It still helps the channel. Gillespie for 3, no good. Gets his own miss, kicks it out. And a follow-up 3 by... who dat? I don't know who that is. But he hit a 3. Heat ball, 34-31. Conwell's jumper is no good. Who's number 36 for the Spurs? I have no idea. There's a turnover by Emmanuel Miller. Heat on the run in transition, and the layup is good. 36-31. It's Kelly. R. Kelly? David, actually on the front page of TSR Sports, there is a Yankee Stink song. Because they've been stinking so bad, I put it as the channel trailer. There's a Yankee Stink song right on the front of the page. 36-31 Heat ball, under 5 minutes to go. We're going to have a drive and another turnover. Yes, we are. This has been a turnover fest for both these teams. 31 on the Spurs is RJ Melendez. And there's a 3 by Kelly. You guys are saying 36 is Kelly. No good. What's up, JB? Thank you for stepping in. That arena is empty. Holy moly. There are a lot of empty seats there. Heat ball. I can't see the shot clock. They don't have the shot clock on the bottom like they normally do, so I have no idea how much time is left. I think 3? Yes. Shot clock expiring. There's a jump hook by blonde white guy. I don't know, 38-31. TSR, Spurs, and Trek. Lots of good-ish. Nice. We have a drive, and Emmanuel Miller is blocked in the paint. Heat on the run again. Layup is no good. And it's Spurs ball. 38-31, under 4 minutes to go. I wish I could see the shot. I can only see the shot clock that's above the rim. They don't have the shot clock on the bottom like you normally see in basketball games. There's a catch and shoot 3, and that is no good. That was Kelly again, I believe. Spurs get the ball back. Or maybe that was Kelly. I'm getting my players confused. It's a layup for the Spurs. 38-31. And we have a timeout. Kelly's number 36. All right. I'll put him on my roster. Kelly, 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 Kelly. Why? Kelly's got 11 points for us. I assume he's the leading scorer. Well, good for him. Still don't know who he is. Ray Allen taking the game off. I hate all sides like I hate icing in hockey. Rico, do you mean offsides? It's Pat Kelly? Thank you, Joshua. I've never heard of him. Pat Kelly, I'm guessing undrafted rookie. I'll put him on the roster. Guadalupe, who started the game? I know our 3 draft picks were out there. That would be Terrace Reed Jr., Malik Brown, Jacoby Gillespie. I think Emmanuel Miller started, and I'm drawing a blank on who else. It's kind of tough with Summer League because there's so many faces that aren't familiar. Joshua, was it Pat Kelly or Roberto Kelly? Or was Roberto Kelly the outfielder? What position did Roberto Kelly play? We're in a timeout, so I'm just looking up stuff that has nothing to do with anything. Roberto Kelly. He was in the outfield. All right, maybe it is Pat Kelly. I'm just drawing a little blank right now. My goodness, Roberto Kelly bounced around the league after his time with the Yankees. That's because he wasn't that great. Roberto Kelly does not look like Pat Kelly, I know that. All right, we are coming back to the game. Halftime is only going to be 8 minutes tonight, just as a heads up. So everything is quicker with these Summer League games. Yeah, Pat's coming back to me now. It took me a minute. Kelly and that Korean Lee guy is playing good. That is Hae-Jung Lee. Or Hae-Jung Lee. And yes, JQ needs surgery, so he's not going to be seen at all in Summer League. It is going to be Heat ball. They're up 38-33. Any game. Jaden Quintons is on the Spurs. He needs some more work done on his knee. So he is going to be out probably till at least December. I would not be shocked if he does not play at all for the Spurs this season. He's going to have like a redshirt season. You're just going to rehab his knee. There's a bucket and one in the paint for number 50. Number 50 is Golan. I just respect the number 50. How can I not? You're welcome, Chip. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, I usually cover Summer League every year. This probably will be my last year covering Summer League. If there wasn't, I'm being honest with you guys, if Terrace Reed Jr. didn't get drafted by the Spurs, a UConn player, which is local to us in Connecticut, I probably wouldn't be calling Summer League, but I want to see him play. This, and our draft picks likely are going to get worse and worse. Although with this new lottery, who knows? The and one is good. So we'll see. I think it is 2B Jackson. I do. Boogie, you know 3 of the rookies. Terrace Reed Jr., Malik Brown, and Jacoby Gillespie. Those are our 3 guys we drafted. Terrace Reed Jr., 26. Gillespie at 42. And Brown at 44, I believe, are the numbers for all those guys. And there's a foul on Miami. Rico, we don't play tomorrow. We play again on Sunday. There was a red-hot shooter white boy from High Point in March Madness. His name was Chase Johnson. Not familiar with him. What do I think of the Donovan hiring? I like it. Guadalupe, I wish I could have did a video. I saw that news broke. Was it Wednesday night? Or no, last night. Last night it broke. I just didn't have a chance to do it. I could not do a video. I had stuff going on. Miss TSR came over tonight to grab Slothy so she could go on vacation. And then I was going to a comic store this morning. Free throws no good. I was like, you know what? I'd love to do a video on it. I just can't. And you know what? I have to be okay with that moving forward, that I can't get to every Spurs news story. I just got to cover it when I can. Summer basketball is here, LJ. The year we get to trade with the Wolves could be a good pick. I don't see how LaMelo Ball makes it. I don't know what they were thinking with that either. Especially a dude that is as injury prone as he is. Jacoby Gillespie's playing. Felix Ortiz, he hit a couple of threes tonight. He's not on the court at the moment. I don't see him, but he's playing tonight. He started. Yes. I agree that the hiring was very good. I mean, we lost Sweeney. We get Donovan. Okay. Half a dozen on one, 6 in the other. We're in another timeout. Under 2:40 to go. It is 41-33. I think we have a cut. I think Ryan Conwell is cut for the Heat. Area 51, I'm going to eventually do a video about it, so I probably won't go into depth about the coach. I'd rather do a video on that and do a little more research too. I know some things about him, but I don't want to speak out of term and get things wrong, so I think that might be tomorrow's video. I do want a video tomorrow. I do want to be more active doing Spurs content during the summer, or more active doing content, period, for the channel. News is going to die down on the Spurs very quickly in the next couple of weeks. Free agency will be done. Trades will be done. Summer League will be over, so there won't be really anything to talk about. But I do have ideas for original videos. I do want to shoot the Slinging That D music video sooner than later. I would do it this weekend because I have some free time with Miss TSR out of town. But it is brutally hot outside and in my house. It's actually 83 in my house right now, even with my air conditioner on. And unfortunately, because of my windows, the way they're set up, I only can put one air conditioner in. Stupid. So yeah, it's I don't want to be shooting any music videos, dancing around in 83 degree in the house. JQ did get drafted. Anywho, the game is on NBA TV, ESPN, and Amazon Prime tonight, so it's all over the place. 41-33 Spurs ball. Terrence Reed Jr. has checked back in for San Antonio. Right now, San Antonio has it. There's a drive and a miss and a foul. That was a drive by, who was number 31? RJ Melendez. Round 25, I should get central air. If I could put one more air conditioner in, I could, but my screens don't go up in the rest of the house. They're one solid piece, and I went to try to pop it out, and they haven't been popped out since I don't know how long, so they're kind of wedged in there, and I'm worried that if I pop it out, I won't be able to get it back in. So, thankfully this heat wave is over tomorrow, so I'll just have to suck it up and get through it. It is what it is. There's a layup for the Heat, and one. Or wait, was that a travel? Oh, they call it travel. Let's take a look. Yeah, he did a little hop. These guys suck at free throws. Well, the one and done is I don't like either. Yeah, Area 51. Hopefully I don't get any more heat waves. This has been rough. But you know what? It actually works out good because struggling in the heat, outside and in the house too. I'm going to be doing a Spartan soon where I'm going to be out in the heat for hours, and it's just getting me ready for that. So look at it as a positive. There's a turnover by the Heat. Well, Joshua, you can only make, it's either you make the first one or miss the first one because you only got one. Spurs ball, minute 50 to go, 41-33. Appreciate y'all hanging out here on a Friday night. Hopefully you have a great weekend. I think Anna's Labs is trolling us. Are you in New England or Connecticut? Yes. Reed Jr. with the ball, drives to his right, spins around in the paint. The jumper is no good. A nice move. Now, he didn't finish that, but he did show us a nice move there. Just saying. Now a foul down the Spurs, on the Spurs by the other end. Nelson Michaels, thank you for stopping in. And Slab, I answered your question. Yes. Yes is the right answer for the question you asked. Mo's XRs, no surprises yet. And Matthew Carter Bryant is not playing. And we have a free throw coming up by the Heat. And the free throw is good, so that is worth 2 points. No, Bobby February. Keith, are you talking about Kyrie Irving? Does something happen to him? Because I have not heard any news on Kyrie Irving. 43-33. Rastafari, I did put my ceiling fans on, and it made a huge difference. There's a three for San Antonio. Did not see who shot that. Who was that? Who is that? 33. Who dat? Jaden Nunn. Yeah, Reed's a big boy. Reed, it's 265. Ryan Conwell, I thought he was going to take a three. Actually passes it in. Now they're going to get back to Conwell for three in the corner. No good. And it is Spurs ball. A drive and a layup is no good, and the Spurs get the ball back. They get it to Reed Jr. Reed's going to drive in the paint. The runner is no good. Gets his own miss. Drives to the hoop again, and now pass it out, and the Spurs offense will reset. Come on, guys. There's a long three, and that is no good. I've been saying there's a long three a lot tonight. More than I'd like to. Jaden Nunn got none there. Missed the three. Deep ball. No, I don't think I would have wanted DeAndre in. So, Shoot Summit, the new free throw rule they're trying out in Summer League. It's not officially in the NBA yet, but it is in Summer League. I don't like it. I've already seen enough of it to know I don't like it. Heat ball. Game clock is expiring. There's a 3, and it is blocked, and that's how we're going to end the half. Yeah, I would say no on DeAndre Ayton. He doesn't play defense, right? Are we kind of building our team on defense, bringing in a guy that's a traffic cone? No. Andy, who, yes, these are going to be quick games. They are 10-minute quarters. They're implementing the 1 free throw rule, so you either get 2 points, 3 points, or 0 if you miss it. It's an 8-minute halftime. It's going to be quick. How are you in both? That's why women got bodied by Brunson in the finals. Magic being so. How are you asking how am I in both? Are you not from America? I'm not trolling. So New England is a set of states. Connecticut is in New England. So it's not 2 separate things. Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Vermont, New Hampshire is New England. Connecticut is part of New England. So when you ask me if you are in Connecticut or New England, and I say yes, yes is the right answer because I'm in both. I said Maine. Did I forget Maine? I forgot Maine. Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine. What's up, Tony02510? Thank you for stopping in. How important is the Summer League? Colette, I mean, it's a good chance to find out. It gives you an idea of what your guys can do. Not a full idea. I mean, you've got the scouting tape from college, but you also get another look at them in real time. And it's a chance to see what guys might mesh together. You're really trying to find guys that might be diamonds in the rough, undrafted guys. So for teams, how important is Summer League? It's probably not a priority. It's there. You're going to get your looks on players. For the undrafted guys, it's everything. Because this is your chance to try to make your way into the NBA. You seen Nick sign Andre Drummond? I did not. Isn't he really old? The Drew Show, what's going on with the $5 super chat? Says TSR, what did I miss? I'm firing up the ESPN app right now. ESPN or Prime, chat thoughts. It's on both, Drew. And NBA TV. You haven't really missed anything. Terrence Reed Jr. has been struggling shooting. He's actually, now I think I need to go over the halftime stats. Reed's been missing a lot, which is a little disappointing because I really have high hopes for him. I know it's just Summer League Game 1, which means everybody's going to be screaming bust because he's not playing well. I don't know if you would call pick 26 a bust. I mean, at that point, if your picks stick, great. If they don't, it is what it is. NBA Summer League. Show me the Summer League games. Show me this game so I can look up. There we go. Where's our box score? There it is. Not going to be a lot to go over because it's 43-36 for the Heat. There's going to be a lot of names I've never heard of here. Vladislav Goldman with 5. That's number 15. Javon Hadley with 2. Myron Gardner with 2. Ryan Conwell with 6. I know who that is. Jameer Young with 7. I'm sorry, Jameer Young is number 17. He has 12 points. Off the bench are Arnis Sakanis with 2. Keyshawn Hall with 2. Trevor Keels with 10. Trey Donaldson with 2. Kendall Brown has 0. For the game, the Heat are shooting 43, 31, 67. They've turned the ball over 11 times. We have turned the ball over 10 times. We're shooting 34, 38, 60. For the Spurs, Terrence Reed Jr. has 4 points, but he is 1 of 6 from the field. Ouch. Blake Brown has a donut. He's taken 1 shot. Manuel Miller, 2 points on 1 of 5 shooting. Jacoby Gillespie, 8 points on 2 of 7 shooting. Does have 5 assists and 2 steals. Miles Kelly with 11. Off the bench, RJ Melendez with 0, Haijung Lee with 3, Jaden Nunn with 3, and RJ Davis with 5. That's probably going to be even worse. You guys told me number 36 was Pat Kelly. It's Miles Kelly. You're not trolling me. Miles Kelly. It ain't Pat Kelly. It's Miles Kelly. Anyway, Spurs are down 43-36. Let me get back to the chat. Terrace better work on the touch with Tim. Well, I mean, I could say the same thing about Wemby, right? KMG says, keep in mind these guys have only practiced together 2 or 3 times. They're playing sloppy. And yeah, exactly. I originally read it as, you keep in mind these scrubs. I don't know why I saw scrubs. You're right. These guys have not played together, and they look like people that have not played together. Finals preview, what? I think Giannis is on the Heat now. I don't have him as a finals team. I wonder. I'm gonna say if I cut off the screen to where the jersey starts, would me and Miss TSR still fit on the screen? Like if I cut the screen right here, I know the couch contingent wouldn't fit, so I would feel bad about that. Sol 77, what's going on? Mario, the rookies are they're struggling a little bit. Terrace Reed is a bigger bust than Anthony Bennett. Impossible. Anthony Bennett was a first overall pick. Even if Terrace Reed has a terrible career in the NBA, he's not a #1 overall pick. Well, how are we seeing tonight? You know what? Again, for the memories. Why not? It'll be a while before we actually hear that. I would have to move the camera. I don't know if we would both fix. I want to tinker around with the setup a little bit because having all this black over here, just, you know, with the black curtain, I guess this is a good time to do it now. Right? It's Summer League. There's less people. I think we could both fit. I don't know. So I would have to crop the left more because, I mean, like, the guys can always come. They're here, regardless of whether they're on screen or not, and they can always be brought into the screen. So what if I cut it by 250? All right. So we would both be, this TSR and I would both be a little squished. Can we go over, now can we put more of the player stats? Because you guys have been asking for more player stats for like forever. Oh, well, that's as far as that goes. That's as much stats as there are. So that really didn't do anything. Didn't do as much as I wanted to. What are your thoughts on Cameron Boozer? He should be a good player. That's all I got. Alright, so that didn't do what I wanted it to. Let's put a little of that back. Well, let's put even more of that back. Well, luckily, I've got all of Summer League to play with things. I can actually cut that down a little more. Put that to 125. Alright, we'll leave that like that for tonight. The Drew Show drops a $10 super chat, says, I don't care about his shooting, especially if he's not in the paint. Mid-range, Matt, even less interest. What matters if he's banging around, making noise, and moving his feet on defense? I assume you're talking about Terrace Reed Jr. or Malik Brown or both. Area 51 let me know the camera's more in the middle when you both are there. You don't see the black then. So yeah, it might be... So you're saying maybe it's more over this way? Or maybe it's more in the middle this way. I don't know, it doesn't matter. I'll figure it out. Summer League's a good time to start messing with stuff. And actually, it looks like the players are coming on the court and ready to get going again. Gonna be a quick game. 8-minute halftime. There we go. I think you're right, though, because I sit in front of the David Robinson jersey when I'm over there, and then the camera's over here. You're right. The camera's this way and turned this way. Usually it's... Yeah, all right, you're right. It would look different with two people here. I mean, who doesn't like seeing the couch contingent? Or I could change things up, and I could sit on the right moving forward and put the couch contingent on the left, which would put me closer to the AC, which might not be the worst thing for me. Just saying. Quarter 3 underway. It is going to be Heat ball to start us off. It is 43-36. See if the Spurs can pull off a win in Summer League. Why not? There's a runner, no good. And Jacoby Gillespie with the rebound. I need to hit the eye drops again. Holy moly. Gillespie's going to drive in the paint. Off-balance layup is no good. Nice drive. Just couldn't quite finish. There's a turnover by the Heat. Wow, everybody's asking me which scoreboard to use tonight. Lake Show, it's Score Counter. I think if you search Score Counter, it's a free website. That should come up for you. Scorecounter.com, something like that. Now it's not stopping when I want it to. Spurs ball. 8 on the shot clock for San Antonio. 9 minutes to go, 43-36. And there's a turnover by Miles Kelly. I don't know where he was passing that. And there's a bucket for, I don't know who that was. Gillespie drives the paint, no good on the layup. The putback is also no good by Miles Kelly. 45-36. Come on, scoreboard. There we go. And now there's a missed layup by the Heat. Spurs ball. Reed's going to pass it out. And who is this with the ball? That's Malik Brown's first bucket. All right, Malik Brown with the layup. No, Bart, not yet. It's only the first summer league game, so I don't want to stress about things. At least he's shooting the ball, something Luke Kornet could learn to do a little more, right? Yes, I am on ESPN. Also on NBA TV and Amazon Prime. And Columbia, I think I just answered your question, is we have a timeout. California Classic, a little bit of a bummer. Carter Bryanr is not playing. I thought he was playing in the California Classic. That's why he's on the thumbnail. He is not. Oh, we don't have a timeout. Never mind. Spurs ball. Gillespie will bring it up for San Antonio. Drops it off. Malik Brown just hit a 3. And it didn't look bad. If that dude could start shooting the ball... There's a foul on the Spurs. 45-41. And Malik from downtown. Tony, I don't think we can pick up Rui now. We only have the $5 million exception left, and then at league minimum, the league minimums, we can't sign Rui now. And Malik's got great hair. I know Miss TSR would approve. Have y'all seen the video of the New York lady stealing a Nick tray? Yes. Very odd thing to bring up. Ryan Conwell at the line makes a free throw, and that free throw is good for 2. Drew Show with another $10 super chat says, raise your hands in chat and answer. Who here thought Reed Jr. and Brown were drafted to shoot threes? They're here to grab board, screen, block, play D and B physical. Stop with that BS. Are people saying bust still? They did it last year, Drew Show. Every year, rookie's first game bust. Remember last year? Is it good evening to you or good morning? Do you remember when he was ready to trade Dylan Harper last year? Let's trade Dylan Harper for Giannis. Trade Dylan, trade Dylan, trade Dylan. That's all we heard. You don't need 3 guards. You don't need Fox, Castle, and Harper. Trade Harper. Where's all the trade Dylan talk now? I'll wait. Anybody? Anybody? That free throw is good for Miami. 49-41. Exactly, Glaze and Bacon. Is he up early from France? We should not sign Thanasis. 49-41, Spurs ball. Reed Jr. with the ball. We'll drop it off to Jacoby Gillespie. Gillespie gets it to Emmanuel Miller. Miller's going to drive in the paint. Missed the shot, but we have a whistle. And we might have a free... Sounds so weird saying this. We might have a free throw coming up. Purple, what's going on? Breaking. LeBron informed the Spurs he is not interested in joining the team. Spurs told him, now we good. We're good. Couple substitutions for Miami. I think Terrence Reed's going to take Luke Kornet's spot. It's not if, it's just when. Maybe not his rookie year. We'll see. And we have another foul. Gillespie just hit a short jumper, but it's not going to count because of the foul. It was nice seeing Malik Brown hit a three-pointer. I did not expect to see him shoot a 3 tonight. Or ever. But he did. Let's just run with one less player in the roster. We actually do have 2 open roster spots, don't we? Spurs ball. Gillespie out in three-point land. 5 on the shot clock. Gillespie looking to drive. Stops and pops a 2. Tough shot. No good. Well, at least they're not afraid to shoot. What's up, Vixo Timber? Thank you for stopping in. There's a drive and a beautiful layup by number 17 for the Heat. 51-41. Spurs ball. Silver Dancers are back. Yes, Adrian. That is correct. For those that don't know, the Silver Dancers are coming back this season. There's a runner, and it is no good. I believe that was Miles Kelly with the miss. First saw the ball. Reed Jr. is going to kick it out to Kelly for 3 in the corner. Wide open, misses a 3. Ryan Conwell with the rebound. Not afraid to shoot is a Spurs problem. Well, that's a good point. Now, we have guys that are afraid to shoot. We have guys that are not afraid to shoot was a problem. And number 50 for 3. There's a timeout by the Spurs, down by 13. That is the most the Heat have led by in this game. Golden, that's the guy. Thank you. Timeout. This is going to be a quick stream. We started, the live stream started at 8 p.m. It's 9:07. We're halfway through the third quarter. Drew show he should have went with the Kornet contest, right? Why not? Better than nothing. Oh, a buddy of mine tested me. Oh, okay. He needs a book that extra book I have. Excellent. Maximus with the $2 super chat says, what are the chances Donovan is a coach by the All-Star game? That would be crazy. I'm going to talk about actually some of that tomorrow. Video tomorrow on Billy Donovan, my thoughts moving forward with the Spurs. So everybody, you guys can see everybody tonight, right? Couch contingent's all visible. Everybody's good. Everybody's good. There you go. Get David standing up. Hey, Rich, do you think we are done making moves with the roster, or can we still sign another free agent besides Tobias Harris? So I believe we've used our mid-level exception. There's the other exception. I can never remember the acronym or name of it. It's like a $5 million exception. And then we'll sign another player probably on a league. It'll be a league minimum contract. And I think that would do it. So we are going to fill our roster. The question is with who? Or whom? Are we going to bring back like Jordan McLaughlin on a vet minimum? Bismack Biyombo? I don't know. Josh Okogie just signed a deal with the Jazz. 2 years, $12 million. Okay. Spurs will trade Fox before they fire Mitch. I'm looking forward to seeing Donovan take the offensive reign. Yes, Andy, who I agree. Reed looks taller than 6'10 and a half, barefoot and wide as a barn door. Moves well enough like me. Isaiah did it there. DeMar DeRozan said he'll take a league minimum. I don't want him back for it. I don't think he would help the team. It would just take the ball out of the hands out of our guys that are developing still. So I don't want LeBron. He's a ball-dominant player. Granted, he relinquished a lot of that this year with the Lakers, but he still needs a ball in his hands. Spurs ball. Stop and pop by Emmanuel Miller is no good. And I finally know who Emmanuel Miller is. Terrace does look a little lost, Chris, but it's the first game. Let's not beat him up. Hasn't played since March. He's been with the Spurs literally a week. It is Heat ball up 54-41. And there's a turnover. Spurs on the run. A drive and a layup is good by who dis? RJ Davis. 54-43. Kyle Lowry's not coming out of retirement. DeMar to the Pistons. There's another turnover. We have another fast break. And Young Lee with the layup. All right, Spurs starting to turn up the pressure. 54-45. Don't call it a comeback. Just call it a comeback. Kornet is our only backup center for next season. Reed is a G League player. Hopefully not. There's another turnover. And Emmanuel Miller with the little Euro step in the paint. And all of a sudden, the Miami Heat have forgotten how to handle the ball, and they're calling a timeout. Looking at how Reed Jr. is playing. Welcome back, Bismack Biyombo. Man, Terrace Reed Jr. went from people being excited we got him in the first round to everybody hate him already. Yeah, Fonsoine, we'll talk about that tomorrow too. I will do. I have some thoughts about. I have some thoughts I want to share on the Spurs tomorrow. We're in a timeout. Yeah, Glaze and Bacon, 3 steals just like that. It's gonna go Spurs go up. DeRozan to the Heat, corner the market on ball dominant poor 3-point shooters. Yes, he did, J1. Yes, he did look bad. Does look a little slow, but I think he'll be all right. Let's give him a chance. Let's see how he is a few games from here. Jeepney, we are back. Highwood Love from Hong Kong wanted to see David Muwaka play. He played against my high school back in H. Wow. All right. Hey, Rich, so I take it Rui Hachimura is certainly off the board. Yes. Rui is off the board. Yeah, I think Reed will be fine. To have huge expectations for these rookies in game number 1 of the Summer League when they were drafted a week ago, I think we're getting a little carried away. With all due respect. Let's cut him a little slack. Don't make Stephon Castle angry. You wouldn't like him when he's angry. Alright, so the intro song to my videos is Go Spurs Go, 'cause the Giants stink. Because they do. And they have for like forever. So that, yeah, I know some people say TSR, you shouldn't have that as the intro. It's a basketball channel. It's not a basketball channel. I cover basketball the most, but TSR Sports is the teams I like, and those are the Spurs, the Giants, and the Yankees. And I like having that intro. Yes, Daniel Jones is no longer with the Giants, but it's... I don't know. I like it. Some people like it, some don't. You know, some people criticize me for putting too much humor into the live streams or the videos. Somebody commented yesterday when I said, "Who's your daddy and what does he do at Tobias Harris?" I immediately stopped watching. A lot of people don't like the fact I put humor in the videos, but for me, YouTube, I put myself into this. If I just called play-by-play with none of my personality, whether you like it or not, then I feel like, what's the point of doing this? I don't know, it's my 2 cents. Drew Show drops another super chat. The $10, he says, let's not pretend Mitch finished the regular season better than he started or was at the end of the regular season. Hiring a seasoned Hall of Famer on his college record alone, lead assistant, is definitely a wake-up call for Mitch. I'm going to address that tomorrow, Drew Show. I know where you're going with that. I'm going to address it tomorrow. Yes, that was a kindergarten cop, Adrian. Yes, it was. But I like having humor, you know, as part of the streams and the videos because while I know that's not for everybody, they want their sports just to be sports and nothing else. I also think that's the appeal to the channels, that I don't sit here and give you the same thing that you're used to. A little something different. There's a long 3 by Lee, no good. Offensive rebound for the Spurs. And they turn it over. So, whatever. And now another turnover by the Heat. My goodness. There's a mile-long 3, and it's good by R.J. Davis. You know, it's R.J. Davis kid's been playing pretty good tonight. Shot a couple good shots. Oh my God! There's somebody referenced E-Bomb's World. I haven't been to E-Bomb's World in forever. Is it still around? Number 50 goes for a poster dunk and gets fouled. This number 50 guy for the Heat. What's this dude's name? Golkin or what? What's the dude's name? Golden. He's been pretty good. I've been impressed with his performance. My scoreboard seems to be off a little bit. There we go. Up a little bit. Up a little bit. Now it doesn't seem to fit. What happened? Did fit. Or maybe I didn't have somebody on there. Maybe I was missing a player. It's 58-52. Let's see if I can shrink this down. All right, there's the 5 players. We'll send this way. See how most of these guys don't have little face pictures? It's because they're all rookies. Spurs ball, and there's a huge jam. Is that Lee again? He's looked pretty good tonight. Heat ball. I was ready to say Heat turnover. The Spurs are coming back a little bit tonight. Almost a Heat turnover. And we have a foul instead. Last thing on the Donovan hire. Doesn't matter what I think or what the chat thinks. If Wemby loses confidence in Mitch, Donovan takes over. Game over. Wow. Number 50 should be named Lurch. Number 27 is Muoka. I don't know who that is for the Spurs. Bobby, it is something. Reed's offense needs some work right now. Route 25. Three Beards, they're saving Carter for Vegas, so I put him on the thumbnail inadvertently, not knowing he was not available. Dang it. By the way, was anybody else off from work today? Or off from work? There's probably no school on July 3rd, but off from work. I'm all messed up. I feel like tomorrow is Sunday. Tomorrow is Saturday. There is a wild, crazy shot by that was RJ Davis. No good. Back the other way, the layup is no good, and it is Spurs ball. Lee gets it up the court quick. There's a Euro step in the paint, and a reverse layup is no good by RJ Melendez. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be Heat ball. Yep, Carter on vacation. Victor Wembanyama Glazer. I did not buy this hat. One of our viewers bought this hat for me and sent it in, so I didn't buy it. Has Kings played? Mr. Bober, I don't know who that is. Is that somebody's nickname I'm not aware of? No Carter Bryanr. There's a layup for the Heat, 62-54. And we got it down to 4, and right like that, it's back to 8. 62-54. Damien probably needed a rest, I assume. Spurs ball, they get into Lee in the paint. Lee's layup is going to roll off the rim. But Haijun Lee has showed us something tonight. He's looked good at times. There's a foul on the Spurs. 54 seconds to go. If anybody's coming in late, I do want to let you know, since I've been talking about it all stream, the NBA is trying out the 1 free throw rule tonight. What that means is if you get fouled and you have to take free throw shots, it's no longer plural. It's 1 free throw. So if you make it, you get your 2 points. If you're fouled on a 3 and you make it, you get 3 points. If you miss it, you get 0. You don't get another free throw. He just missed a free throw, so 0 points. That's it. So in San Antonio, where all used to yell, or some of us yelled, 2 shots. The 2 shots thing is done. Unless, I guess, I don't know how it works on technical free throws. If you get 2 tees, I wonder if that's 2 free throws or 1, and it's worth 2. Golden made the team. Most of the Heat team are making it. Golden's look good. In Blue Drew, I don't like this rule at all. I am not a fan. It just doesn't feel like the NBA is. RJ Davis is going to the line for 1. So if he makes it, it's worth 2. If he misses it, that's it. 1 and done. Davis's free throw is good. That's a 2-point free throw. Technical points should be automatic. That's an interesting rule. Teed up and you get a point automatically. I wonder if that would cut down on tees. 33 seconds to go in the third quarter, and there's a long 3 for Miami. 65-56. Every time the Spurs punch, the Heat keep punching back. Yeah, the game wasn't fast enough. Now there's less rest, too, with the free throws. I'm very curious how long the games will be next season with this. There's a 3 in the corner by RJ Melendez. He can hold for the last shot of the third quarter. 65-59. What busy? Terrace Reeds looked decent on defense. Offense needs some work. And the Heat are going to throw it away. That's a turnover. Yes, Kay, this is Summer League. Davis says, so they could try and rules out in Summer League, but to change the regular season rules, the owners will need to vote to pass. Yes, this is correct. And we're going to turn it over at the end. Gillespie was going to go for a 3, lost the ball, and that's the end of the third quarter. No Carter Bryanr tonight, guys. I thought he was playing, so I put him on the thumbnail. He's playing in Summer League, but he's not playing in this Summer League. Hashtag sad face. All right, we're going to try something here. We're going to move the couch contingent over to the right. Since Miss TSR is not here, usually she's sitting right here. Some people are going to fall. Everybody's falling. Ah, there they all go. So if I put that there. Wow, Hulk was actually floating. You guys see that? The Hulk was floating. Yodi's going to stay there. We'll put Headband Grogu right there. Jonathan back up here, standing on the Hulk's shoulder. JL. Everybody's reversed, so it's throwing me off. Mikey's still up there. Groot can sit on Grogu's head for now. Where was he? Groot down here? I think Groot was down here. Alright. Then if I get in here. Oh. Yodi! Forgot my cushion. Cushion for the pushing. I will say, it is cooler over here. And I slide this over here. Now, I turn the camera this way. That a little better, a little worse. I don't know. I don't know if that's better or worse. Camera. Although you might be able to hear the air conditioner better or worse. I don't know. But it is cooler sitting over by the AC, which I'm not complaining. Everybody's good here. JL's got the remote. Trying stuff on the fly. I'm definitely more comfortable over here, Area 51. It was a lot warmer over there. I gotta fix Yodi. He's looking at the ceiling over there. It's a work in progress, guys. It's a work in progress. All right, it is 65-59. Didn't miss anything with the score. Mikey's there. Jonathan's locked in. All right, it is still 65-59. Didn't miss anything. Danny said it was bad, so I should stay over here. It is Spurs ball. Light a little away from me, though. There we go. And we're going to have a drive and a miss. And the ball's going to go out of bounds. And a bit of a scramble right now. Let's bring that in a little bit. There we go. Still trying to play at the camera. My apologies. And we'll go over here. All right, I think that's good. Spurs ball, and there is a miss 3. We'll get my clock correct. Jacob, it's really hot. With the heat index, it reached 112 yesterday. I think it reached 110 today, which isn't normal for Connecticut. I only have this one air conditioner for my whole house. So, yeah, it's a little rough. Right, Damon? We do need some pick and roll. Does any other player on the court look like Denzel Washington? 65-59. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this moving forward. Because this is where I sit anyway when Miss TSR is here. So it just, I guess, makes sense. This is what I'm used to calling the games from. There's a 3 for Miami. No good. Spurs ball. Yeah, Jacob Yikes is right. I did yard work today in it for about an hour just out in the sun. And it was... it's the most I've sweat this year by far. Spurs ball, Reed Jr. in the paint with the ball. Double pump, double pump, double pump, triple pump, quadruple pump. Layup good. He pumped fake, I think, about 6 times there. Joshua, 1952. So, Chris, here's the thing. You guys are saying 110 spring here in Texas. And I get that you guys are used to hot weather. But we'll get the 110 here. Do you get the minus under 0 there? Like on the regular in the winter? And tons of snow? Because we deal with the extremes on both ends. I know you get the extreme on one end, but I don't think you guys are going to wake up and be like, it's 0 out, got to shovel 3 feet of snow again. Because that happened to us in the winter twice. Maybe not 3 feet, but we got at least 2 feet. There's a layup for the Heat. Thank God, no. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we get the extreme on both ends in New England. It's a 4-season state, and we get those 4 seasons. Nice pass by Reed, but dang, turnover by Miles Kelly. Couldn't quite hold on to it. Heat ball on the run, into the paint. Layup is no good. The putback is, though. And we just got 69, and is that a timeout? I'm glad I moved. This is much better. In San Antonio, the coldest it gets is 30. I wish the coldest it got in New England was 30. Holy crap. Oh, nope, no timeout. I will take 30 over 0 or below 0 any day of the week. There's a drive by Miles Kelly, and the reverse layup is good. This is a good call to move over here. It's cooler over here. I got the AC near me. I'm actually much happier. I was dying over there. There's a 3 for the Heat. Now you could say, what about the couch contingent? Well, Grogu's using the force to keep them cool. Fortunately, he doesn't have enough force power to keep me cool. I'm too big. I can't fit in his air-conditioned bubble. Force air bubble. There's a... Malik Brown just hit another 3! Guys! Malik Brown is shooting some threes! Grammy says Texas doesn't have the infrastructure for a cold climate. Connecticut doesn't have the infrastructure for a sustained heat. That's actually probably fair. For one day of 100-degree weather, sure, but yet for sustained heat, yeah, we're not. I mean, we are. I should have one more air conditioner in my house, and I'd be fine. It is what it is. The heat wave's going to be over tomorrow at some point. I made it through it. I'm training for a Spartan anyway, so the heat will just, that might help me. There's a runner, and his bank shot is good for the Spurs. 74-68. And now a follow-up 3 is no good by Jaden Nunn. We got Nunn points there. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with San Antonio. And I think we are having a timeout now. Now we officially have a timeout. Today the city of Miami will not go to sleep. Argentina fans will celebrate all day. Super, did I miss something? Or Argentina won the... Argentina won the... They won a game. I have no idea what's going on in the World Cup. They won a game. I do need to fix the light on the left. The couch contingent and myself are a little dark. So while we're at a commercial break, put some light on the couch contingent. There we go. You guys like to see the couch contingent, right? Everybody likes the couch contingent. Hopefully everybody likes the couch contingent. I like the couch contingent. You have to shave from the waist down in the summer. Everybody's doing it. What? That sounds horrible. I'm saying shave my legs as a dude. That's not the... Yeah, I don't think Miss TSR would like that either. Crazy game in the World Cup just came after that. Yeah, I've not actually watched any of the World Cup. I haven't even watched 5 seconds of it. I called the World Cup in... 2019, the United States Women's National Team. I actually called soccer while we're in a timeout. For those that don't know, I called the United States Women's National Team in 2019 and also tried Premier League in 2019. Manchester City, Manchester United. That's about all I remember from Premier League. And I liked it, but I didn't love it. And then I called the Women's National Team at the start of 2020. Then everything shut down, all sports shut down, and I never came back to it. How's it? Messi? Oh, did he? I didn't even know Messi lives in America now. No idea. We're coming back from the timeout. This has been a really quick game. It's an hour and a half so far that we've been streaming. We only have 6 minutes left in the game. 5 Lug Racing, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. 5 Lug, are you still doing content on your channel? Isn't it NASCAR season? I saw you do the one video in the last, month or two, or are you just... taking a break? Believe me, I get taking a break. I thought I was going to get a break from streaming. I was talking to my TSR, I'm like, the finals are over, I'm getting a break. Well, I'll go live for the draft. Well, I'll go live for free agency. Oh, wait, Summer League's here. I didn't get a break. There's a runner for the Spurs, 74-60. The free throw thing is speeding it up. But let's also not forget 10-minute quarters as opposed to 12-minute quarters. So that's 8 minutes of play time that's been removed. And halftime was 8 minutes as opposed to 15 minutes. So that's an extra 7 minutes shaved off the game of that. Number 50 with the score was what was his name again? Golden. He's been looking good. Posting a Pocono one, but our guys had some help. Oh. All right. Glad everybody's okay, Don. The only NASCAR channel I'm subscribed to and have watched, the only NASCAR content creator I've ever watched, actually, is 5 Lug Racing. Check him out if you're a NASCAR fan. Reed is a good screener. I did read that in a scouting report. And Colette, this has been a crazy active postseason for a lot of teams. Still, you guys don't need to see that on screen. The trade I don't get the most is Jaylen Brown. As Jaden Nunn goes to the line for one, makes them both. Makes it, which counts as both. Pursue the Prince ain't for stopping in. Dropping some scripture. Try not to do too much of that. One is okay. Not the place for it. Sports channel, not a religious channel. That's another turnover by the Heat. Holy moly. What's happening? Hanover Fist, and Peter's going to drop a super chat. Says Spurs always got a gem even from the second round for real. Malik Brown hitting threes tonight, I think, is a story of the night. I think Boston dumped Jaylen Brown because they tried trading him for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and that fell through. And I think the relationship went really sour from there. There's an alley-oop and a throwdown by Malik Brown. I'm liking this dude. Malik Brown's looking good. Dang. All right, Pursue the Prince. One more religious quote. I'm going to have to time you out. This is not the place, my man. There are a lot of religious YouTube channels. This is a sports channel. Sports. Let's talk sports. Like, if you want to talk Jesus, talk about how he can't hit a curveball. Anybody? No? Okay. There's a miss by San Antonio. Miami ball. 4 minutes to go. 78-74. It's actually been really fast-paced, which I do enjoy. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with Miami. Next offseason move for the Spurs was signing Billy. Yes. I agree. 5 Lug Racing, you said it perfectly there. We respect everyone's freedom of religion, but this is not the page. Correct. Not the place. If you want to talk religion, by all means go for it, but a religious channel would be the proper place for that. If you want to talk politics, go to a political channel. If you want to talk about the Spurs, the Giants, the Yankees, or any sports team, let's do it. Now, I will talk movies when we're in halftime or whatever. I will go off and talk music as well. Those aren't sports related, but they're also usually not going to be divisive and divide people or make people angry or anything. And there is music on the channel. Ryan Conwell's at the line, makes his free throw, which means that is good for... That was a 3-point free throw. I hate this new free throw rule. This would have been a soccer guy. Up your butt, Joe Boo. I saw the Joe Boo in the chat. Spurs ball, Gillespie with it. And they kick it out for 3, and that 3 is good. Who shot that? RJ Melendez. I had to keep checking. I don't know these young kids yet. 81-77. There's a 3 from the... Well, we had a foul before the shot. My clock's not running. Dang it. We'll fix it here. I got to hit my eye drops one last time. I like what I'm seeing in Malik Brown so far. Anybody else impressed with Malik Brown? I haven't been able to watch him so much on the defensive end, but he looks good. Malik looking good. Seems Carter Bryanr. Yeah, Rainer PB, yes. Malik is looking good. And the free throw is good, and that free throw is worth 2 points. I hate this. You know, the free throw thing is going quicker, which is nice, but it's... I gotta make sure I stay over here. It's weird. I realize I'm going off camera if I go over here. Spurs ball, Emmanuel Miller with the ball on three-point land, and I know who Emmanuel Miller is now, thank goodness. Brown for 3, it is short, and it's going to be Heat ball. And then, is that a turnover? Yes, it is. Yeah, guys, you can time somebody out. I prefer not to remove anybody unless it's a repeat offender that we've had for years. There's 2 people back into the permanent ban list. But let's try to stick with timeouts now. I'm going to try to do more timing out because I realized my ban list was getting just, there's too many people in there. So let's just stick with the timeout for now. If it's somebody that we know is a repeat offender, you know who they are, they got to go. There's a pull-up jumper by Gillespie, no good. 83-77. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. David Jones-Garcia is not playing he's not playing tonight. No DJG, or he's not playing in the Summer League, excuse me. He's not playing tonight or in Summer League. Yeah, we're going to have a foul in San Antonio. 2 free throws. A free throw coming up. My goodness. Timeout. Grammy, Carter Bryanr will be playing in the Las Vegas Classic. He's not playing in this one. Turn that a little that way. That better? There we go. It's like, I feel like I'm still dark. That just did it. Nobody puts baby in the corner. And rookie, if Malik Brown can become a decent three-point shooter, yeah, he could be a legit 3D guy. Rascal, Reed looked rough on offense as far as his shooting. It's only the first game of Summer League, so I'm not going to get too carried away. 2.5 minutes to go. We're in a timeout. The Heat are up 83-77. The Spurs keep pushing it. They keep cutting the lead to 6 points, and they just can't really get over the hump there. What's the deal with DSG? Who's DSG? Oh, Reese-deleted it. All right, never mind. Okay. Well, there you go. I feel like I should be a little more over on me. There we go. It's like I keep going off camera a little bit. I want to see replay with Carter Bryanr as well. Microphone's got to go right there. All right, there we go. Gillespie is under 6 feet, Rascal. He is just under 6 feet. I believe he's 5'11 3/4. So, yeah, he is a little under 6 feet. Golden State Lakers at 9:30. Is that 9:30 your time, Jagged? Because it's 10:30 my time. Oh, DJG. Okay. We're calling LA Lakers versus Warriors Gold. Does anybody know what Warriors Gold is? Is that like a subdivision of the regular Warriors? Because tomorrow is the Warriors Blue. Why do anybody know why the Warriors have 2 teams? Anybody? I actually don't know the answer to that, so that was a legit question to you guys. Why do the Golden State Warriors have 2 different teams? Brunson is short too, yeah. Guys, don't forget the thumbs up, by the way. Even though it's Summer League, it does still up the channel. I've been forgetting all night, so I don't know where we are on thumbs up. 200, I think, 200 something. We're actually getting close to 300. Can we get 300 for a Summer League game? That's the goal. Just like this is Sparta. Can we get 300 thumbs up for Summer League? Oh, I'm sorry, Inferno. Up close to the mic scared the ish out of you. Sorry, man. Davis for 3. Of the RJ kind. RJ Davis has hit some shots tonight. All right, RJ, I see it from here. It's 85-80 Spurs down by 5 under 2 minutes to go. Heat ball. Ryan Conwell's pull-up jumper is no good. And it is Spurs ball. We're going to get a late win here, possibly. There's a 3 that is... That's a 3! Guys, a 2-point game. Miles Kelly for 3. The Spurs have cut it to 2. Thank you for the thumbs up, Jeff. Yop. Brown seems to be a good defender, and he's hit a couple threes tonight, which did not think that was part of his game at all. When I when I checked his scouting report, there's a corner 3 for the Heat. Young with the 3. I don't know his first name, but Young hits a 3 and makes it 88-83 with a little over a minute to go. Jacoby Gillespie with the ball for the Spurs. Drives, gets off into the paint, throws it up, and it's no good. Reed Jr. with the putback. 88-85. We got just a little over a minute to go. It's still a 3-point game. This is the closest the Spurs have been in, like, forever. Workforce player getting to you. There's a terrible 3 by the Heat. Rebound by, is that Emmanuel Miller? Emmanuel Miller with the rebound. 47 seconds to go. Spurs down by 3, 88-85. Shot clock is at 9. Reed Jr. with the ball out, way out in 2-point land. Reed's going to drive into the paint. Gets by his man and misses the layup, but the putback is good, or was there a foul before? There might be a foul before the putback, and I think there was. Carter Bryant's going to be in the Las Vegas Summer League. This is the California Classic. He's not playing in it. I did not know that until the stream had started. Otherwise, I would not have put him in. I would not have put him on the thumbnail. So my apologies, guys. I honestly thought he was playing tonight, and he's not. So Terrace Reed Jr. is at the line for 1. If he makes it, the Spurs get 2 points. If he misses it, they get none. That's the free throw rule for Summer League. Wait. He's at the line for 2? Wait a minute. Is this free throw thing not... It's the whole game except for like the last minute or two? Because Reed's at the line again. Reed's at the line for 2. He made them both. And this is the closest the Spurs have been since the start of the game. So apparently this free throw rule is not for the entire game. It's for the majority of the game, but not. It goes back to 2 free throws the last 2 minutes of the game. Thank you, Glaze and Bacon. I honestly did not know that, clearly. So last 2 minutes to regular free throws. Got it. So if the Spurs can get a stop, they have a chance to win this. Obviously have a chance to win this at the end. There's an off-balance corner 3, no good. Spurs ball. They're not going to call timeout. Just like the regular Spurs. And a terrible 3 by R.J. Davis with a lot of time on the clock. No, Anna Fist, this isn't the playoffs. That was a terrible shot with like 4 or 5 seconds left by R.J. Davis. Did not need to take that one. Game over. Game blouses. I don't like that shot by R.J. Davis. It was off balance. Did not love that. Glaze and Bacon, I was just thinking that. They just pulled a Mitch Johnson. 10 seconds to go. They don't call a timeout. The team just runs up, takes a terrible shot, and loses. We saw that a few times with our Spurs this year, where we get the ball, there's 10 seconds or so, a little over 10 seconds left. They don't call a timeout, and then the guys are running out the court all looking discombobulated and confused, and they lose the game. Should have called a timeout. Ah, dang it. Yeah, congratulations to Miami Heat. Summer League started tonight. This Spurs game was the first official game of Summer League, and we lost. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. By the way, if you're heading out, please hit the thumbs up on the way out. We're only 25 away from 300. 300 was the goal. Can we get 300 thumbs up on the Summer League game, my friends? I've been sweating my butt off this whole game, so 300 thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. No Billy Donovan, so of course no timeout. Yeah, exactly, J-Line Gaming. Easy timeout. This team has literally never played together, right? Some of these guys just came into the NBA a week ago. Mr. 88, I'm actually going to go by the do the stats right now. Thank you, Arayo guy said, I hit the like fun show. I try. You know, I'm very serious about the Spurs for anybody new here. Very passionate about our team. Consider myself a huge fan of the team for 36 years going now. But I like to inject humor and have fun during the streams and the news videos, which I'll have a video about Billy Donovan tomorrow. There's a lot I want to talk about. I know a lot of people have covered already, but I have hopefully a little bit of a different take on it. And I love talking about, I love sports, you know, whether it's Spurs, Giants, Yankees, even though the last two have been disappointing me a ton lately. And I like making sports music, and eventually I'll get that Slinging That D freaking video done. All right, I'm still looking for the box score. All right, there we are. For the Heat, Goldman with 14, Hadley with 4, Gardner with 2, Conwell with 21, Young with 21. And the free throws are going to look weird because you're going to see, like Ryan Conwell was 4 of 12 from the field and 3 of 7 from 3. So right there, that's 11 points. but he got 10 points off of free throws, even though he shows us 4 of 4, because he took 3 free throws a couple times, and except for the last 2 minutes, free throws are worth either 2 or 3 points because it's the 1 free throw rule. Young with 21, Sakanis with 2, Hall with 4, Brown with 0, Keels with 18, Donaldson with 2. For the game, the Heat shot 46, 35, 79 to turn the ball over 22 times. Off the bench, for the Spurs, I'm tired. Reed with 10, did not shoot particularly well from the field, 3 of 10, had 7 boards. Malik Brown was better offensively than I thought he would be. 10 points on 4 of 7 shooting, including 2 of 4 from 3. Manuel Miller with 4, he was only 2 of 7 from the field. Jacoby Gillespie with 10 points. Jacoby Gillespie was 3 of 17 from the field. Drew Show, my next stream is Sunday night. I'll have to double check that. I think we're live again Sunday night. Yes, Sunday night and Monday night. I think I got a back-to-back. Miles Kelly with 16 for the Spurs. He looked pretty good tonight. Man, Gillespie was 3 of 17. He had 8 assists, which is great, but 3 of 17? That's very James Harden of you. Off the bench, David Muoka with 2, RJ Melendez with 6, Hae-Jung Lee with 5, Jaden Nunn with 9, and RJ Davis, pretty good most of the night. 15 points on 4 of 8 shooting, included 3 of 5 from 3. I just didn't like the last shot he took near the end of the game. I thought we could have got a better shot there. We shot 39, 41, 78. We actually shot better from 3 than we did 2. Spurs turned the ball over 13 times. Game over. The Heat win 88-87, a rematch of the 2013 and 14 NBA Finals. All right, maybe that was kind of stupid to compare that to the NBA Finals, but you know what? That was fun to do a live stream. It was a short game, too. Carter Bryanr, apparently good hair, is not playing until the Las Vegas Summer League. I didn't know. I'll change the thumbnails to have Terrace Reed Jr. on them. My apologies. I thought he was playing. I was hoping to see him. Stingray X Factor! I'm going to talk about Billy Donovan tomorrow. I'll break it down. David Duke Jr., Spurs fan, I don't know where he's at. He's not with the Spurs anymore. I don't even know if he's in the NBA, or he's probably not in the NBA, but I don't know if he's still with the Summer League team, if he's on a two-way contract with somebody. I have no idea. That being said, guys, it is really hot in my house, and I want to get away from these lights. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, that's a microphone. We got one over there. We got one right there, and I got to tell you, they're not very comfortable when it's really hot in the house. One other Green Morant is going to Portland. I don't get that move at all. I don't get a lot of the moves teams made in the offseason so far. I get the Spurs moves. Tobias Harris was not my number one guy to get, but we all have to realize that there's players that you want and there's players the Spurs want, but those players have to want to come here. We have to be able to offer them the right contract length and salary amount per year. And if all those things don't line up, then the player's not here. So I'll take Tobias Harris over nothing. I just hope he doesn't become a Mason Plumlee, Kelly Olynyk type thing where he comes here and got nothing left in the tank. I mean, Plumlee was pretty much already washed, but Olynyk really fell off a cliff with the Spurs this year. Olynyk and Harris are around the same age, so I hope we don't see that with Tobias. I need some Elliott. Yeah, I need something. I'm actually almost out of water, so I'm gonna grab some more Masagua. I can't put Dylan Harper on the thumbnail. He's not playing. That's all I got, guys. Please the thumbs up on the way. It was fun hanging out again, doing Spurs games. Oh, let me double check. Drew Show asked when the next game was. I think it is Sunday, but I want to double check and get that right before I call it a night. Sunday at... Actually, let's look at next week. Let's pull up the whole Summer League schedule for the Spurs coming up. All right, San Antonio Spurs. We've got the Golden State Warriors at 7 p.m. Eastern on Sunday night. Then we return on Monday night, so it's a back-to-back. We play the Lakers at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. The game on Sunday is on ESPN Plus, Prime Video, and NBA TV. The game on Monday is on... Where are we? On ESPNU and Prime Video. And then we don't play again until Thursday, the Spurs versus the Hawks at 4:30 p.m. Eastern. It's an early game on ESPN2. So these games are all over the place. You need a zillion different apps to watch these. I absolutely hate that's what's happening with the NBA. I've talked about it a lot on the channel. The fact that even in the playoffs, they were all over the place. It's terrible. Miss TSR is probably going to miss all of Summer League, Stingray X Factor. I talked to her about it. It's DJ Rose just going. Thank you for stopping. It's a little channel update. This streaming has been a lot for us. We enjoy it. It was fantastic to see the Spurs in the NBA Finals. But with so much streaming this year, especially since this is the first time I've ever streamed past April. We usually stream until April, and then that's it, right? April 15th-ish, and then we don't stream again until probably the NBA draft. We streamed right until the middle of June-ish, right? And they go right into the NBA draft, right into free agency. So I've been busier than I've ever been on the channel. And with so much streaming, we've been on the stream together, but we've spent less time together, if that makes sense. So I think she's going to take Summer League off. I'm going to call most of it, but I might miss a game here or there. We'll see. It is what it is. I have streamed a ton over the last year and got lots of stuff going on in the summer, which is why I didn't do a video today. I had a comic book thing I wanted to go to. I was like, you know what? As much as I want to do a Spurs video today, I cannot have YouTube dominate my life. I got things I want to do outside of YouTube. So there's a little, I don't know, little behind the scenes there. She's taking a little break from streaming. We'll probably be back for preseason. I'll be live for most of Summer League, and the next two comic videos are going to be good ones. Actually, Stingray, the next comic video might be my longest video ever on Philobox Comics. The one that goes up Monday, I think it's going to be over 40 minutes. I have almost 20 minutes of footage of me going through comics because the show I went to was unbelievable. And then I bought 100 books. So that took me another, like, 20 minutes to go through all that. So, going to be a fun video. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, by the way, I have a second YouTube channel called Philobox Comics. I have a ton of fun over there. If you're a comic book collector and you like comic book channels that do the, thrill of the hunt type thing where you're looking through stuff and trying to find these little gems out in the wild. That's what I do on the channel. So if that's interesting, make sure you subscribe to that channel. As far as this channel, we are calling it a night. An under 2 hour stream. Our first NBA stream under 2 hours, probably since the last Summer League. So make sure you hit the thumb up on the way out to fill up the channel. On behalf of myself and the couch contingent, what you gonna do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? What? Oh, whoops. My screen just did something weird. Sorry. What you gonna do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs, go!